Hello everybody, this is Astocky here and welcome back to an episode of me playing Let's Play the Astocky Pack for Minecraft 1.4.5. Now the very first thing that I've noticed is that while this is good, it's not great. So I'm really looking to try and work out the easiest way to improve that. What I'm also looking to try and do is to get my little bridge finished, because I kinda liked my bridge idea when I was kind of finishing it, and now that I've not finished it, I'm much less happy with it. So what I thought I might do is at the very start of this episode now go down and finish that. But once again, something has jumped into my head. Okay, so that's a pressure plate, perfect. What the heck, let's make 4 pressure plates. I don't like the idea of these wood pressure plates looking out of place, and I promise I will fix that later, but for now, perfect. I also want to try and see, again, don't know if I can do it, but yeah, I want to try and see if this episode I can change these walls to something a little bit more in the vein of what I was hoping for, which is something more castle-y. Again, not totally sure how it'll work or whether it'll pay off or not, but that's kind of my aim. So, bridge it is. Now I had a couple of requests from some people, to, I guess you'd say, to mix things up a little bit with what I'm doing with this bridge, and potentially, build a bit of a farm or something up here. Now, I've also had some requests about potentially building an indoor farm as one of the levels of my base, in one of those great floors where that pig is essentially flying. But I don't want to build an indoor farm. I like the idea of having the farm down there and having the villagers farm that I can steal all their stuff from. What I'm thinking that I might do though is I might build a little, almost like a little guard post off the edge here. Again, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to look or how it's going to work yet, but it is something that I'm considering. I guess what I'm going to do is probably, because this is going to be the last episode of the Astocky Pack that I record until probably when I get back from my Christmas break, which will be around about the 1st or 2nd of January. So what I'm thinking I want to do is just have a little bit of a mess around with some things, just to see how it looks. Thinking, maybe around about here, that feels kind of about the middle to me. Yeah, that feels kind of about the middle just there. Somewhere around there, have maybe a little 5x5 platform coming off it. In fact, turns out when you've been playing Portal 2 and you use control to crouch and to sneak, it doesn't help you in Minecraft in the slightest. But now that I'm down here, I can place my pressure plate. Nice. I'm also going to dig myself a big hole, because I want to have a quick way up and down. So my plan is to extend the ladder that goes from the top floor down all the way down. Again, not something I've really put a lot of thought into. It's just kind of what I want to do. What I have put a bit of thought into though is the fact that right now I don't have anywhere near enough fence. Definitely thought about that. So, haha, wall fence. Perfect. Remains to be seen whether that will be enough wall fence. I think that it will. So now what we want is we want to crouch with the correct key and do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platform. Maybe a 6 platform. So that will be my 5 and then a spot for the fence. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, spot for the fence. Yep, so that was one too many just going that way. Let's see if I can catch this block. Catch! No. Never mind. Not essential to the purpose. So from here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1 extra. Be honest, I'm thinking like this is going to look cool. And again, a little bit of fencing. And isn't it typical and always the way you always just end up short? So one little bit just there. Here we have a little area. I'm gonna light this little area up. And then want that table back. So from now it's going to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll do the same thing from the other end. Keep this bridge nicely lit up so that nothing spawns on it. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can see that I am not far off in terms of symmetrical. It's close. I'm not going to count it because if I count it, it may annoy me. Back inside, and we are safe again. In fact, let's just try and make this just a little bit safer by dirt walling that bit up. And then dirt walling that off. That should hopefully make it just a tad challenging for mobs to get in and get me. It's not going to stop them because there's still an open end at the other end, but that'll stop them from at this end coming through. And hopefully that equates to mobs having more trouble getting here. Again, not looking to totally stop them, just looking to make things more difficult for them. Beautiful. Self-closing door. Now I wish to, like I said, well, what I really wish to do is grab all these stacks of cobble and then build myself some walls. In fact, how much space have I got in my inventory? 1, 2, 3. Let's get started and see how we go. See, knew that was going to happen. So now I'm going to run a ladder down that side. And that trapdoor is going to go there. Ooh, amber. Ooh, amber. And tin. This is going to be my quick drop. I'm actually going to also mine this next column back. I'm going to have to redo that little entranceway up there, but I'm going to mine the next one back as well. So the next one back is going to be the ladder, and this one is going to be the water drop. And it'll make sense in the end. Reminds me that I need to be careful though the next time I come back down this way, because otherwise it's going to be a long drop from the bottom of that ladder. Wow. It's a long way to hop up all these stairs too. But here we are, look at this. Nice and safe. Now, I do intend to finish this entrance properly. But for now, I'm just aiming to give you a bit of a demo of what it is I'm looking to do. So, what I'm going to do is build a 1, 2, 3 high. And then from that point, I'm going to go out one. And where is that doorway? Actually, for now I can probably just do this, and that way I don't have to bulldoze the whole thing. Yep, perfect. So here on the end piece we have one of those. Of course it would help if I placed it in the correct spot. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. Didn't exactly totally think this whole thing through. Particularly now because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get back up. So it's going to be like this is going to be my sort of, you know, defendable little tower area. And then in between each of these, I'm going to put one of those, because I think that's going to end up making a really cool looking wall. So, you know, here I'm going to be able to walk along the top of the wall, and it's going to be like, darn it. Yep, and it's going to be like, no mobs are getting in there. That's my corner piece. Not exactly sure how I'm going to light this whole thing up yet. And not entirely sure why I took the wall down there. But I guess the concern that I have is if you're standing right next to one of those cobblestone fences and there's a creeper just on the other side of it, he will blow up. If there's a skeleton just there, he will shoot you. And for that reason, I hate them. So my solution to fix that is to just make everything go up a bit higher. This is so ugly, I hate doing this. So hopefully you get the idea of what this is going to look like. It's going to go end to end, and that's going to be my wall, and then it's going to all be filled in, and it's going to look kind of like this, except that's not exactly how I'm going to intend to do it. What I'm actually planning on doing is this is going to be like a bit of an airlock. So the wall is going to come in here. It's going to come in here somehow, and there's going to be a pressure plate just here, and you're going to step on the pressure plate, it's going to open the door to go out, then you're going to step off the pressure plate, you're going to step off the pressure plate, that door's going to close, step on this pressure plate, that door opens and you go in. So it's going to be like a double sort of doorway, and I think they'll probably end up being wooden doors for at least a little while, but I do have every intention of at some stage making them out of more permanent materials. But again, you're going to run it right to the end. I guess part of the reason I'm putting so much detail into how this is going to work is because the idea is that I'm going to be able to do the rest of this off camera now. So it's just going to be a, I mean, I've got lots of stacks of cobblestone Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I go? Looks like I need to go one wider with this. Hey, what the heck? What's the worst that can happen? I am going to have to build out an extra layer that goes just a little bit wider. But that can't be that bad. I do also want to make that door central. So that's part of the reason why I'm not building a huge amount of effort into it right now. Because otherwise, if I put a huge amount of effort into it, it's just going to be silly when I have to move it. Beautifully fantabulous. I'm going to do the same thing here. Oh, look at that. I see you, Mr. Creeper, who can't get me. It's going to be the same thing again. If I have to extend, I'm happy to extend away from the house, but I don't need to. Oh wait, in fact I do, because I need to go for an overhang. Oh. Stupid. I don't feel... No, I haven't gone for an overhang there, so I am going to have to extend it by one. Or reduce it by one. Bigger is always better. So let's extend. Yeah. Yep, let's extend. I'll work out the logistics of this later on. It's daytime. Who needs torches? I do think though that I'm going to run out of cobble. I love these self-refilling stacks. Come into the corner. Something would have to go absolutely crazy here for this to not work. And then one more. That should line me up with the other ones. Perfect. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do this off camera. Somehow I'm thinking it's going to end up being on camera. Although I'm still going to be quite a lot of cobblestone short of being able to put all of the ridges and everything in properly. But it's definitely starting to look like a bit of a fortification. And that's the aim. Now, haha. Was really, really, really hoping that worked. Because it was I'll be honest, it's a badly devised little area there. Oh. Badly devised doesn't mean broken though. Just means I did not really think about it with my whole heart. Okay. It's a bit of a thin wall to run along as well. It's likely to knock me off. Whoa. Lucky I did that there and not, say for example there, because that is a big drop. Now I don't know how this rates in epic scale of the kind of castles that some people I know have built, but certainly for me, this is right up there. This is one of the biggest that I've ever built. Starting to think that I might have undertaken. Nah, you know what? I think if this looks good, or at least if you guys like it, which is the same as it looking good to me, this is probably worth all of the cobble. And is probably worth the effort that it's taking. I mean, from the map, this looks like a fort now. Now we've got to be pretty careful in some of these areas because it overhangs quite a lot. But the other reason why I like the overhang is the overhang helps to assist it being spider friendly. It's quicker to break the block that's attached to than it is to actually break the door. So that is always my personal preference. Now where do we need to go to? Got to come diagonally, one in from the corner. There. Lucky I built that pressure plate too, now that I'm not going to need it. I'm kind of wondering as well, and I'd be interested to see what you guys think as to how I should do the entrance. Because I'm thinking now, after having had a bit better look at it, because I have my stairway there, the entrance probably somewhere in the middle here is going to work, and then it's probably have to be somewhere in the middle over here as well. But again, I'm really interested in what you guys think about how you think it's going to look and what you think is going to be the best way to do it. If I can just clean these walls up so at least no one's going to get in and kill me, I'll work everything else out from that point. I am going to have to probably retorch. Whoa. Yep. I saw what I thought I saw. Need to do the same thing here. Off the edge. I could almost leave that open, because any mob that's crazy enough to try and get through there is going to have a bad day. The downside with leaving that open is any me that gets careless is going to have a really bad day as well. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4 on that side. Now, is that still over the edge? No. Do I have a shovel? Yes. Perfect. Now we've got a nice viewing window out to the safe part of the world. I like that. I like that a lot, I think. Gonna totally remove this door from here. Okay. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be the same there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the center. Yeah, just a little note to self, don't fall off there. Now let's just dig this out. I have a shovel for a reason. Now I probably will in the end end up replacing this floor with something that looks much nicer than cobble. I'm thinking that I really like the look of the stone brick, but we'll have to obviously see how that goes. And then here we put ourselves a pressure plate. Which means we need to have one gap and then have the door there. Cobble, pressure plate. Back in a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, let's check to make sure that this airlock works now. Okay, try it again. It doesn't work quite as well on the way in as it does on the way out, but it does still work. So yeah, I like that. Let me know what you guys think. The important thing is it doesn't block my stairway, so it's in a good spot. I am going to have to make some ladders though now, because one ladder is not going to cut it. And oops, yeah, 31's probably not going to cut it either. Just thinking how big everything is around here. 43 ladders, that's a good start anyway. That means I can now put a ladder up on either side of the door. Doesn't matter where you come from, you can get up. And then for now anyway, just to help mark dead center, I'm just going to put a ladder up there. Now this is where things are going to get fun. Of course I say fun in the loosest manner of the term. Just looks tacky to have a torch on the floor. So I've got to try and work out how to light this place up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is not going to work. So the only solution to that is to not do it. That looks good. So 2 blocks on that side, 2 blocks on that side. Now I just have to work out how big this is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Count from this side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back 1 on each side. That's pretty well lit up now. Now we need to kind of really light up across this central bit. So going to come in, go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks in from the wall. So wall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks from the wall. Hopefully that should have everything lit up sufficiently that no mobs spawn. I'm going to be annoyed if they do. Bang. And here. Bang. So that should totally cover me against mob spawning. And I mean, it's a bit of a, it's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I think it's definitely going to do. So I'm going to call this the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the new year when there will be lots more episodes of the Astocky Pack for whatever version of Minecraft is out then. Thanks for watching. Astocky out.